The Borrow Keeper. For crimes impeding the edicts of Donegal, the council has deemed the reward be yielded to any who slays the chitinous beast known as Stickar. A sample of Stickar's armor is attached. If you are unable to damage it, you are urged to carry on in your duties and leave this task for another. The top 3 islands is worth a visit, I agree.
Tell me, what
Greetings, Outlander. My name is Ortagu, and I am caretaker Corgran's apprentice at the Mourning Rise Memorial Site. The mischievous candlelit kobolds have overrun Mourning Rise, and we seek assistance. Would you meet me at Fullside Outpost? It is just to the north of here. I will be able to tell you more once you arrive.
Journey far and safe. Ah, a new
You are here.
experience.
Thank you for coming. This questline is part of unlocking the Earthen Allied Race. Oh, okay.
May all paths be open to you.
Okay, so this is the caretaker.
What path brought you
Huh?
here?
Do I know you? No. Good. My memory isn't what it used to be. I am Corgran, caretaker of Mourning Rise, a place for Unbound who are ready for their final shutdown. Those who come here for their final moments do so to break the Titan's cycle and to be remembered as the Unbound they chose to be. Unless your kind experiences stasis lock as we do, I'm not sure what help I can give you.
Let's commit our meeting.
I can
to
feel my
memory.
energy reserves depleting. I will soon not be able to execute my duties. That is why I have Ortago here to take over. Before my systems grind to a halt, I must make sure Mourning Rise is free of kobolds. They have invaded the memorial site I tamed and plunder the unbound shrines and bodies that are there. Maybe it is good you are here. You may have the strength to help us. Please, help Ortago rid the site of kobolds.
Our lives are our own.
Get the t-shirt ready, boys. Those ninjas are going to cut onions. This questline hit me so hard. Oh, fuck me. Is it a sad one? I don't want to sit here and cry like a little bitch. Luckily, I don't really cry. So it's alright. I have a gas mask the ninjas can't give me. I also hate onions. Yes, you do. That's what we wanted. I cried, dude. Good story. We'll see. I mean, it'll be unique if it manages to make me cry. Because, dude, I haven't cried watching a movie. The last movie I watched that made me cry, or not cry, but made me feel like a little, lump in the throat, would have been definitely maybe.
Our forged paths intertwine.
Look at what these kobolds have done. I am happy that Corgran hasn't seen this. He needs to rest and conserve his energy. That may stave off his shutdown a little longer. At least until we're finished here.
Our lives are our
Corgran
own.
still calls himself the caretaker, but I'm the one who has been taking care of Mourning Rise for some time. I don't mind. Corgran is very kind, but the situation here has gotten away from me. We have some work ahead of us.
May your choices
Take these
return
gifts
you
and place
here.
them by the past caretakers. Each is a gift honoring their memory. I'd also like us to perform some light groundskeeping to at least maintain the site. Unfortunately, what these kobolds are doing to the memorials will take us weeks to fix. Please do what you can about the kobolds. It would be unwise to leave the gifts unguarded while they're still roaming the area.
Follow no directives but your own.
We have to deal with these kobolds and place gifts before we can move forward. Wait, why am I lagging? What the fuck? I am definitely lagging. Huh. Is it just this area, or goes a machine if he gets through this one without shedding a tear? I mean, we'll see. But is that a challenge? I'm on NA, but occasionally getting lag in the open world. It does seem like there is some lag at the moment, although it's not showing up on my... This plaque looks older than the others, and so does the earthen standing above it. Even so, the cracks on his head and belt seem recent, as do missing parts of his leg and James. In remembrance of caretaker Radok, struck down while protecting Mourning Rise from Nerubians. He was beloved by all his sector. Known as a brave fighter, he was no fiercer than when we played his favorite card game, Resonance. There will always be an empty chair for him at his sector's gaming table. Okay, so that's Radok. What about this one? The earthen above the plaque was wearing Storm Rider armor, but most of it has been removed by force. The earthen has also been bashed in the face with a blunt object. In remembrance of caretaker Bagdur. Once a celebrated Storm Rider, she was discharged from their ranks when she turned away from the Oathsworn beliefs. A lover of fine Cinderbrew and James, she was as ardent a Storm Rider as she was a caretaker. Oh, was there an event? I didn't even see that. Oh, fuck off, man. This lag is really annoying at the minute. Okay, so known by his unit of friends for striking a victorious pose when he won an argument. May he rest victoriously as well. Done and done. Okay, let's see.
Communication in... Oh,
look at what these kobolds have done. I'm happy that Kogran hasn't seen this. I'm amazed how much damage the kobolds have done to the site. So many shutdown earth and desecrated. I know that I am not yet the head caretaker, but I take full responsibility for this. I should have asked for the mantle of caretaker long ago, when Kogran started to show the first signs of memory overwrite and stasis lock. Shit. Do you guys think the reason their memories are running out is because their memory core gets full? And so it's almost designed to delete earlier memories to make space for new ones. Do you think that's what's happening here? All right. So they explain it here.
let's commit our meeting to memory. Returning to task.
It looks like the kobolds have taken James and other body parts of the shutdown earthen. Abominable. Find where the kobolds are holding their plunder and bring it back to me so I can return it to its rightful place later. This vandalism will not go unchecked.
Our lives.
I cry when angels deserve to die. Bro, this ad laws forever. What are the body parts? Penises, of course. Everywhere. They took their penises. Apparently they make great dildos.
May your choices
Desecrating a memorial site is one of our greatest taboos in Earthen society. This site is a window to our past, into our memories, and a place of self-reflection where we can commune with those who are no longer here. Still, so many of these kobolds infest Mourning Rise. For their crimes, the kobolds deserve the harshest punishment. They must be culled even further.
May all paths be open to you.
Those are rock hard. Wow, Vicky, your mind... That's a disgusting mind, actually. Trigger's raised. Oh, that's a delve. Wait, what? There's a delve here? Well, what do you know? Nice. Maybe a couple of knuckles? The candle has the kobolds. I mean, I would not be surprised.
It's too far.
Is even open yet? Well, why wouldn't they be open? I mean, it's a delve. I don't think that would be timegate. That would be the weirdest thing to timegate, actually. We should have opened up Mythic Plus this week, but on a weekly reset instead of daily. I mean, have they ever done that? I feel like that's not a thing they've ever done. And I kind of get it. I guess the reason Blizzard doesn't want Mythic 0 open on the initial launch date or on the initial launch week is they don't want people to feel rushed. Because if it's open, people are going to force people to level as quick as possible to get in and get it done. Thorwald, how you doing, brother? For a kobold, I would steal an earthen titty for sure. Hang it on the wall. Look at it sometimes, you know. Small things in life. Albawar. My one problem with that is an earthen titty would just be a rock. Like you could literally, if this is your greatest, like your greatest dream in life, just go outside and find a fucking rock, bro. Rock hussy doesn't sound like that great, to be honest. No, it does not. It sounds like a rather unpleasant experience.
Journey far.
Were you able to find their plunder? Yes. Thank you for doing this. Took nods to herself with confirmation as she examines the items. I am relieved, but there is much more work to do.
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
I was not made as an earthen of the sword, nor as one who calls for violence. That is the domain of the Storm Riders. What these kobolds did is frowned upon not just by us, the Unbound, but by everyone in Earthen society. I'm not proud that we had to kill them, but we had to stop them by any means.
Follow no directives but your own.
Now that we landed a mighty blow, it is time to make sure that we block their tunnels so they cannot come back. Remember the stuff that Korgran asked about? Explosive sticks, his recipe. I have brought enough to shake a mountain. More than enough for the kobolds. Help me show these kobolds that we will fight for what is ours, so they will never come back.
Returning to task. Goodbye.
Knowing kobolds, they will have several workmasters or leaders running this raid. Find and eliminate these so-called workmasters. The rest of them will get disorganized. Forget what they are here, why they are here, and hopefully leave us alone.
Journey far and safe.
Want to see how it feels to screw an earthen, make the stone statue of an earthen and do it? Dude, that would be the least fun sexual experience ever. The rocks. True. Would there be a grinding stone? Well, depends, of course. Everyone's different, but I would say maybe kinda. Kobolds are a pretty good race. They've done well to actually get me liking them. Really? I'm not a huge fan of kobolds. Let me ask you this. Earthen or Volpera? Like fucking Sophie's choice, man. I don't know. Both are shit. Do I have to choose one? Could I say neither? With 2 earthen going at it, start a fire due to friction. I mean, there will definitely be sparks. It's interesting that this is what the conversation is about. This is supposed to be a heavy-hitting, emotional storyline, and we're talking about earthen sayings and how that may or may not work. Oh, what is this? Were they in love? Bro, if they can be in love, this is fucking weird. I, Caretaker Natar, unbound, wish to follow Kriegville's path to unshackle the bonds given to me by the Titans. Here will be my rest, my place of final shutdown. This is my choice, my last stand. May you remember me as I was, and for what we can become. Mourn my passing, but rise to freedom. I, Caretaker Dorgard, wish to join my fused Caretaker Natar in my final shutdown. I could not bear the thought of a life renewed and reassigned if I awakened again someday from within the machine. May the empty chasm you left in my chest be filled now that we are together in oblivion. May this act be known to be my choice to pursue true freedom and release from the cycle that was forced on us by our Titan overlords. Mourn my passing, but rise to freedom. So they were in love. Pretty awkward, actually. Considering if they were designed from the ground up by the Titans, why would they fall in love? Not to mention the fact, did you guys catch the Titan Overlords thing?
Welcome,
They clearly didn't have the same level of respect for the Titans as the Oath Sworn have.
Follow no directions.
Haha,
but
what did
your
I tell you?
own.
I felt the tremors from back here.
Our lives are our own.
Eliminating the minds behind this operation will only buy us more time if and when the kobolds decide to do this again. Unfortunately, there is still one more kobold brain that we have missed until now.
Returning to task. Goodbye.
While you were dealing with the tunnels and the workmasters, I saw a peculiar kobold go into a cave to the northwest. The kobold seemed to respect him more than the others, calling him Grand Heister Bok and offering the food you call cheese. This makes me think he is the real mastermind. If that kobold is in fact the real ward of this operation, then we should take the opportunity to strike him down.
May your choices return you here.
Grand Heister Bok. Greedy earth and keep loot for themselves. Okay, what do we have in here? Kobold cheese. This cheese is beyond aged. It is the quintessence of aged. The mold on it is alive and looking deep into your eyes and down into your soul. Perhaps it is best to leave this slice of cheese to the kobolds. Nothing else really of value here. Dude, that is some fermented cheese though.
What path brought
It
you
is
here?
done. So much death. I'm glad this is over. Meet me back at Fullside Outpost. I hope Corcoran is all right. So old it gains sentience. It's looking into your soul. Mourning Rise is a sad place, and not where I would like to have my final shutdown. But Mourning Rise is the traditional place for final shutdowns. Did we become unbound from the Titans just to be bound by traditions? That's a powerful line, actually. This quest kind of feels very hostile towards creatures that seem too primitive to know they are being extremely offensive and bad. Probably a stretch, but her view of kobolds reminds me of the Titans looking down on them, us, as lesser beasts. I guess it depends, right? Because you can clearly tell that the kobolds know that it is their stuff, right? And that the kobolds know that they are taking that stuff. So the kobolds have at least a working knowledge of what theft would be.
A new experience.
I am happy to see you, Aklon. I feel my inner workings grinding. That's a sign of anxiety. Corcoran nears his shutdown with every passing moment, and then this place will be under my care. It is a lot of responsibility, but I believe that I am ready for it.
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
I have often walked the path between the outpost and the Mourning Rise Memorial Site. I can recognize the ruts made by my heavy steps, same as those who came before me. But as an unbound, I wanted to be free of traditions that lock me into performing the same duties day to day. I chose to be a caretaker, but I wish I had wandered the Isle more. I didn't really know much about time. I didn't really know how much time I had left. I would much rather shut down by the ocean southeast of here. There is a lovely spot there I have wandered to often. Or, alas, maybe Ortago is right. I am just a crumbling earthen who is losing their pebbles.
Follow no directions.
Before I shut down,
but
I
your
must
own.
craft an item that is meaningful to me. As a stonebound, I worked the mines. I had a lantern I made and used until I lost it in a collapse. I became unbound shortly after. I wish to forge a new lantern to guide my way through these final moments. The lantern was made of an ore found in small amounts around this area. I used a charged core in the lantern. You can find them in the stormfangs that roam these hills. Gather the materials and I will forge the lantern.
May all paths be open to you.
An unbound master of oppression bestows their apprentice with their knowledge and experience. I will set the forge for your return.
I need to get closer.
Some strong follicles? What is some strong follicles? Can we just acknowledge these guys managed to grow hair and beards out of stone? Are they growing it, or is that just how they were designed? But then again, I would argue, from the looks of it, they were very much mortal, except they were designed to operate as stone. This is just another reason why I don't believe that they were originally constructs. I don't believe the Titans made them. I think the Titans ordered them. And because the Titans don't have different words for order and create, the Titans could rightly claim that, oh, we created them, even if they technically did not. My theory is that the Earthen are just reverting back to their mortal origins. I don't know if you can revert back to your mortal origins. I'm not sure if that's possible. I think once you've become stone, unless there is some kind of interference from outside, you won't be able to revert. Not automatically, at least.
It's too far away.
Isn't that why fungi grow over the stone guys? Why fungi grow over the stone? Isn't why fungi grow over the stone guys? Just removing mild spoilerino. Oh, thank you very much, CCS. It helps having mods that's already played this, so you guys know exactly when a spoiler is about to hit. Curse of Flesh. I don't know if you could see that as synonymous, but I mean, maybe you could make an argument for that. The Vengeance, I thank you. Oh, what is this? Ortago. These written words are my memoir, indicating my will and wish to follow the path of Creekvault, like many Unbound have done before. This is my request for final shutdown. It is my choice, my decision, and the last chain I shatter to become truly free of the Titan's grasp. I know that when my time comes, you will honor it and grant me that final moment of peace. I do have one wish that is outside of our traditional course for a final shutdown. I wish to be left by the shore in the place I travel to when I need some time for myself. I am aware that it is not what we do, but I implore you to consider it when the time comes. Do not worry when it does. Mourning Rise would be in good hands, your hands. May you forge your path well, Warcraft. Look at this dwarf with the mushroom all over his body. He must be a fun guy. Oh, fuck me, Kiki. Why are you doing this? That is the most gentle comedy I have read in this chat in a while. Why are we doing this? What's wrong with the music, Wyfern?
Tell me what drives you.
I can feel it. It's like a shadow hanging at the edges of my memory. It is growing and crouching on me. It is like a dark fog that shadows parts of who I was and who I am. My body, it is hard to move, but there is work to be done. I do love making things. I was a stonebound. Did I tell you that? We used to tend the buildings in the city. I can take joy in making the lantern. Yes, the lantern.
Journey far and safe.
These will do nicely. Now, hopefully I can remember how to forge a lantern.
Returning to task. Goodbye.
Do you think this is important? I can feel it. It's like a shadow hanging over the edges of my memory. Do you think we should read into shadow?
Our lives.
Before it shut down, we Earthen would descend to the awakening machine below and renew our cycle. But now, even if it was still working, I would see my cycle broken and be remembered as I am. These hands look strong, but they become heavier with each passing moment. The stiffness in my wrists and elbows will not let me carry the items to the forge. Please, add the right materials to the forge as I call them out.
May your choices return you here.
So we have charged cores, 4 barrels. and coals. All right. Just concentrate, old man. You toss some more ore, right? What am I making? Dude, his memory is deteriorating fast. I feel like we're doing way too much ore. How fucking heavy is this lantern? Oh, he did it. Nice.
Communication in... sorry.
Is it...
Hello.
It looks like... I can't remember. But this lantern is absolutely magnificent.
May all paths be open to you.
This lantern is perfect. Enough of this. It is time. I can feel my memory clouding. We have to get going. Ortago is waiting for us. They will join us on my final journey to Mourning Rise, where we will conduct a ceremony. It is nothing fancy, I promise. As I said, it is more symbolic than anything else. My head feels heavy. What was I doing again? Oh, right. Meeting Ortago.
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
One of the side quests and the main story. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. But what the fuck just happened? Oh. Oh shit. Has he gone crazy?
Our forged paths
Akalon, we have to find
intertwine.
Korgran. If he keeps on exerting himself, he will shut down in the middle of nowhere. And it's not safe for him to be out in his condition. He would be easy prey for Stormfangs and even kobolds.
May all paths
This is
be
horrible.
open to you.
I knew I should have been keeping a closer eye on him. Confusion is the last symptom before a shutdown. Our memory is finite and starts overwriting. The more an earthen exerts themselves, the faster their energy depletes and they lose memories. Korgan must be scared not knowing where he is. Maybe not even know who he is. I am such a boulderhead. Akalon, please. I think I saw him go east into the trees. Meet me there up the road.
Journey far and safe.
So with how heavily the kobolds feature in this expansion, I was disappointed by the lack of missed opportunity of John Wick references. What? Why? Okay, I found his lantern. I know that lantern. It is... Is it my lantern?
Our forged paths.
Yes, I remember
intertwine.
you. We worked together, didn't we? You are, pauses and taps his right temple. His eyes squint as he tries to remember your name. Akalon. Yes, Akalon. What was I talking about? Why are we here? I remember now. I wanted to craft the lantern so it can guide me when I am lost. You helped me make it, but I don't recognize you. Everything is cloudy. I can't think. There was another... I can't remember her name.
Returning to task. Goodbye.
Mana how you doing? Why are you awake at 5:30 a.m. though, Mana? Danzo, how you doing? My grandma is suffering from dementia or Alzheimer's right now. So yeah, it's a pretty pretty ugly disease.
Tell me, what drives
Build up the pressure
you?
of my core. You outsiders call it sadness. It is hard for me to see Korgran like this.
May your choices
Were you able to find
return
any
you
sign of
here.
Korgran? Oh no. Korgran's condition is sliding downhill fast. Showing him the lantern was a good idea. Thank you for guiding him back to me.
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
An unbound earthen can't return to the callway. So we have Mourning rise. But looking at Korgran, remembering our last conversation before, I may not be the Mourning rise caretaker just yet. But with Korgran's condition, it falls to me to be in charge. As Unbound, we made our own rules and traditions. So what if he doesn't want to stand at Mourning rise? If a seaside memorial is what Caretaker Korgran wants, that's what he gets. Akalon, meet me at the shore to the southeast of here.
Follow no directives but your own.
This is when I normally wake up. 5:30 is so peaceful. Holy shit, Danma, how you doing, brother? I mean, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I know exactly what you're talking about, but I wake up for gym. So I'm not sure. Like, unless you're waking up for gym, I don't know many people that would decide to wake up at 5. Dude, this is an amazing place to have your final resting place, no? Nymph, yeah. I definitely like working out in the mornings much more than I did any other time. I've done every time there is because I've always tried to figure out what time can I work out that will fit with my stream schedule and also with my video schedule. So it used to be around about 10 a.m., 11 a.m. That didn't work out well because you're in the middle of work. Now you have to take time to go to the gym. Then you have to get back into the working mindset. It's like, it's nuts. And then I tried to do evenings, so 6, 7 p.m. But the gym is stacked at that time. And I don't mind a full gym. The problem is just I want to work out. And then half the machines are taken. So you end up having to constantly adapt your workout routine just so that you can actually get your workout in. And sometimes you just have to completely skip certain exercises because the machine is full. So I found 5 a.m.s are good because 5 a.m. in the morning, there's very little people in the gym, which kind of sucks because it's nice when there's more people. Because more people means more hot goals. It's always a nice thing to look at the gym. And, but the machines are all open. You never have someone in your place. So it's always good. The notebook was so sad. The notebook was sad, true.
Welcome, Outlander.
Korgan's journey is close to its end. I need to do a few things to prepare, but I don't want to do any of them. I keep thinking if I don't, maybe he will be here for longer. But I know it's time for him to go.
Our lives are all...
He enjoyed the walk, but it has taken a heavy toll on him. Korgan barely recognizes me now.
May all paths be
Korgan's
open
journey,
to you.
tools of declaration. As unbound caretakers, we have a tradition for when a master bequeaths their mantle to their apprentice. Figuratively, of course. To do that, Korgan will need a horn. He would then face me, blow the horn, and the sound signifies he's passing the mantle of the Mourning Rise caretaker to me. I saw shale horns to the west of here. I would be thankful if you could bring me several of their horns. I would choose one that is suitable.
Returning to task. Goodbye.
The Unbound have a symbolic ceremony of cleansing. We perform it before a shutdown. It is a symbolic process of purification. For it, we need to gather Ashenfold, a flower that grows around the isle. We waft the smoke of the burned flowers through the fissures and cracks in our bodies to symbolically remove impurities. We are then ready to embrace our final moments.
May all paths be open to you.
Anyone else seen the face inside the Dark Heart in Dalaran? Oh, Moreau. So you're going to be on that as well. I think it was Z Vengeance yesterday that was convinced he saw a face in there, or was it Theseus? One of you two were convinced that you saw a face in there. It was Z Vengeance, yeah. This is rich lore building. Dude, the side quests, I'm loving the new direction. It's the perfect balance because you get the main storyline, which is basically so focused that it's impossible not to follow it. And then you get all of these side quests that just fill out the rest of the world. It's phenomenal. And the side quests do exactly what you want. It creates culture. It tells you something about their culture. It tells you something about who they are, what they want, how they lived. They even have side quests for the kinds of food that they eat. Is it just me, or is this the first time that trees in the open world actually act as aloes? Garen, yeah, I thought so. I thought as much, because it used to be you could literally cast through rocks like this. You could cast through trees. And now when they're aloes, it's sort of weird to rewire your brain. Right, I need one more of these. And then we'll be done with the pristine horns. Have a setting you can enable, disable if you want to go back to the old method. No. I don't mind this new method.
I'm out of range.
I mean, I don't know. How would you go back to the old method, though? How would that work in PvP? Because it feels like in PvP that would be a nightmare, no? What, am I done? I can't be done. Did I collect all of the flowers?
What path
Oh yeah, I did
brought
actually.
you here?
In Silhouette, PvP always use trees as aloes in duels. Only took like 20 years. Out of Dawn looks gorgeous too.
Our lives are
Remember,
all
the horns must be in pristine condition.
Let's commit our meeting.
These are
to
beautiful.
memory.
I feel sorry for the shale horns, but there are many of them around.
Follow no directives but your own.
You have the flowers. Thank you, Akalon. I will prepare them for the ritual.
Journey far and safe.
It is time for the ceremony, Aklon. Please place the bowl of ashen folds by Korgan and then hand him the horn. Once the ceremony concludes, I will be the new caretaker. Then I will have to say a final farewell to my friend. Korgan will shut down peacefully, knowing we were here by his side in the place he loved most. Something I wish and hope to have when it is my time. My core is mud, but it is a great honor to stand here with him and with you.
May your choices return you here.
What happens if he just decides to run into the ocean, though?
A new experience.
This place, the sound of the waves, the sand under my feet. It's bringing together what shards of memories I have left. But there are so many memories I've lost. My inception. My first wanderings of this land. Otago is right. There is no other place I would rather shut down than here in the waves.
Follow no directives but your own.
Speak freely. No directive needed.
What an honor it is to be here, to be present at such an event. You are part of it, and I know that deep inside him, somewhere within Corgan's core, there will always be a living memory of you, Aklon. Thank you.
Returning
You're
to
welcome.
task. Goodbye.
He has actually become stone now. Gorgon stands in the shallows, his once warm eyes now locked in a gaze of wonder at the horizon as his lantern sways with the gentle ocean breeze. A small ornate plaque hangs on the lantern. It reads, "Here stands caretaker Gorgon in his final shutdown. May his forever rest not be dedicated by tradition, but rather by choice." I like it.